request. If the request is based on a personal relationship that commissioner has, they will at least carbon copy or somehow engage the communications director so that the communications director is able to help play an advisory role or at least be aware of the communication that's occurring there. We are also hereby directing the communications director to provide highlights of accomplishments at the close of each CRC open session, starting with the meeting in late February. So the final thing I will say as incoming chair is that the deadline by which I will be expecting any agenda items will be February 20th, which is a Sunday morning at 9 a.m.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice Chair. Vince, we will be adjourning in 4 minutes. If you need to leave prior to that, feel free. In closing, I would be thrown out of the carpool if I didn't thank some wonderful people here for their unbelievable hospitality and dedicated service to our commission and staff during our stay here in the wonderful city of Claremont and the esteemed Claremont colleges. Claremont Mayor Dr. Linda Elderkin, thank you for her city's unmatched hospitality. Pitzer College President Dr. Laura Tremblay for her warm welcome to the Claremont colleges. Mr. Bob Walton, CEO of the Claremont colleges, for sponsoring and hosting our first off-site meeting. Mr. John McDonald, Claremont University Consortium Management Team, in charge of every facet of making this meeting a successful event. Mrs. Kathy Trecopan, Claremont University Consortium Management Team, who was instrumental behind the scenes. Mrs. Barbara Barcinas, who is in John McDonald's administrative assistant, who did all the work behind the scenes. Mr. George Speaks of Pomona Valley Transit Authority for providing taxi rides from Ontario Airport to Claremont. Mr. Andrew Benke of Doubletree Hotel for ensuring excellent accommodations at the discount state rate. Mr. Tony Ramos, Assistant City Manager of Claremont. Councilmember Larry Schroeder for coordinating this entire event. Commissioner Yao for his seamless facilitation and procurement skills. And an extra special thanks must be given to Mr. Sam Combe and David Fresquez for their literally heroic audiovisual and general support of this commission during our entire time here in Claremont. Thank you. Thanks. I'd also like to thank some people without whom this entire effort would never have gotten off the ground. And to all the following, the Commission extends its most grateful appreciation. State Auditor Elaine Howe and the entire Bureau of State Audits, Secretary of State Deborah Bowen and the entire Secretary of State's office. Particular thanks to Mrs. Dora Mejia, Mrs. Ann Osborne, Mrs. Linda Arvizo Hunt, Mr. Fred Radcliffe, Mr. Cy Rickards, and all of the dedicated and hardworking computer, stenography, and audiovisual staff. We'd like to thank the Governor's Office for their kind cooperation and their donation of badly needed equipment and office space. Although as an organization we are still severely under-equipped, the generous efforts of the Governor's Office and affiliated agencies have provided us and our staff some office space, office chairs, desks, and